This was a lot more fun than I expected. Hey everyone, my name is Max Aaron James. This is a review of the movie Joyride, written by Cherry C. I do not know how to pronounce the last name, but I will put it in the description. Teresa Hsiao, who I may have also butchered their last name, and Adele Lim, also directed by Adele Lim. This is about Asian Americans bonding as they go on an adventure together and learning about the importance of identity and knowing where you come from. I had quite a bit of fun with this movie, especially as they started adventuring through China, our four main characters, as Ashley Park's character was trying to close a business deal and ends up on another adventure or journey to find her birth mother. This is a comedy that teeters on raunchy. There are some moments that are unexpected, which makes it a bit funnier when you get to those moments. But then there were some moments that I did not even realize maybe were on the raunchy side. I could just be looking too deep into it, especially with one of the characters being an artist that creates sex art for sex liberation and exploration. And it was not until I wrote these notes that maybe they were trying to go towards the joke similar to Jonah Hill's character in Superbad with the drawings that his character was making when he was younger. And there are some white people jokes, like that's white people stuff. Those kind of jokes did not hit really for me. Maybe I've just heard it forever, for decades now, that they do not hit the same and they feel a bit old or outdated. Maybe they just were not executed well. I think that's a big part of it, but I feel it's more of the former. However, the American jokes were funny. The jokes about Americans not knowing any other language, and I would say that a lot of Americans, or particularly any English speakers or people from countries that English is their primary language, have developed a type of ego or unawareness of their ego that prevents them from taking any effort to learn other languages, because we see people from other countries that take the effort to learn English because that is a very common language internationally. Ashley Park's character is a bit confused because she does not really recognize who she is or where she comes from or about her culture. She was adopted by white parents. And this movie does really well to highlight the importance of your identity and learning about your identity, where you come from, where your ancestors come from, if you are born in a different country than where your ancestors are from. I was admittedly a bit worried going in because I feel in the beginning it kind of was shaky for me, especially with all the riffing. It felt that someone was thinking, if I riff enough, some of these jokes will land. And some of them did, but a lot of them did feel like they were just throwing things against the wall, seeing what would stick. And I like that all the characters have a bit different personalities while also trying themselves. They bond together with their identities and where they come from, and feeling that they deal with similar experiences as far as being in America, being Asian Americans, and many people seeing them as other instead of who they are as individuals. Sabrina Wu's character was fun and funny, playing an introverted character looking for their place and their circle of friends, trying to find friends. Then you have Sherry Cola and Stephanie Sue, who play these characters that are really close with Ashley Park's character, both about sexual liberation, being themselves, and have similar, extroverted, similar personalities, but took on different career paths, different paths in life. And then they kind of, butt heads in the beginning, but you see them grow and recognize the similarities they have and how much they have in common, and that it's better to be together than try to fight for someone else who is clearly very selfish. I do not know if this movie necessarily has legs to be very big in the box office. I think it will do fantastic in streaming. I would recommend streaming it if you do not go to theaters to watch it. I do not know if it is necessary to watch it in theaters, but I will say I did have a lot of fun watching this movie, and I do recommend you check it out when you can. The acting was good. I feel a lot of the jokes really hit hard, at least for me, especially when you are not expecting them. So yeah, Joyride is a pretty good experience. Anyway, did you get a chance to watch the movie? What did you think about it? Be sure to comment below. Till next time, y'all take care of each other, check up on one another, check up on yourself, and remember, potential has no limit.